Hi, welcome you to AB Math Education. Today we're going to look at the SAT Math test, the calculator session, March 2022, so that those who will be taking it this May will have some kind of reference to look at it. I'm going to show you all the strategies, techniques, how you can able to speed up so that you can finish all your stuff. When it comes to the calculator session, which is a 55 minutes, you can finish and then go over and get your maximum credit needed. Let's look at question number 1. So number 1, it is estimated that humans begin REM sleep 90 minutes after falling asleep. Based on this estimate, how many seconds after falling asleep do human beings begin REM sleep? So here, all that you gotta do, you have to change it to seconds, and that's it. So you write your 90, and we know that every 1 minute 60 seconds. So you do it this way, and then you get 54,000. Come to question number 2. They have been giving you g of x is equals to 4x minus 2. What is g of negative 3? All that they mean is that they have replaced the x with negative 3. So wherever we see x here, we put negative 3. So 4 times negative 3 minus 2 just give us negative 12 minus 2, and that give us negative 14. I've been given a line segment AC, and the line segment BC is twice. So from here is twice of from here. So they have given you all the information. So here they're asking which equation represents this situation. It's just 2 of x. 2 times of AB is equals to, so 2AB is equals to BC. They give us the x, the AB to be x, so 2x, and the BC was 20. So that gives us the D. Question number 4. 2 people sweep the floor, and the table gives their sweeping rate in a square yard per minute. So if the person is sweeping the floor for 5 minutes, how much greater of area in a square yard does Eric sweep than Jeremy? So Eric is here, so it's just the difference times the 5 minutes. So here give us 4, so 4 times 5, and that give us 20. So it's just going to be 20 yards square per minute, and that is the A. Question number 5. So here they are multiplying. So when they are multiplying, we are adding. So we have 4 here, we have 2 here. So it's just going to be 3x of 4 plus 2 plus 9x. Every variable is of power 1, so plus that of 4 here, and then here 8 of that. So just give us 6 plus 9 x to the power 5 minus 8 to the power 4. So that give you the B. So the function has been defined as f of x is equals to 2x minus 4. They want us to find the y-intercept of the graph. Here they have given you that f of x is the same as y, so y is equals to 2x minus 4. What you have to know is that we are looking for the y-intercept. That means the line crosses the y-axis. At y-axis, x is equals to what? 0. So at y-axis or y-intercept, x is equals to 0. So here you place 0x with 0, and you see that y is equals to this. This is just a line. Here they want us to write it as a xy plane, which as a coordinate. So as a coordinate, s is 0, and this is that, and that give you. Here is a probability. So look at the table to know the keywords. They want us to look at the public middle school. So middle school. So here have to be your target, and they want us to select from the 2 counties. What is the probability to the nearest 100 2 decimal place of selecting a school in San Diego County? So San Diego County, and the middle school is this. But what is the total? Total is this. You know that the probability is selected over the total. So here the selected is 165, all divided by the total, which is 587. and that gives you 0.28109. But they want us to stop at the nearest 100, which is 2 decimal place. So that gives us 0.28. That gives us the C. Question number 8. A museum built a scale. So a scale module. So you got the module through the CD is 1 mile. So 1 mile represents the actual distance. So the actual 1 mile is to 400 million miles. Which of the expression represents the actual distance in miles? Okay, here. The module of the sun, which is x. So if we have x here from the earth, which represent the actual distance. So it's just going to be 400 million x. You just multiply by that, so that you don't divide, you multiply so that you can get the actual. So here they want us to look at the mean and the median. So you have to know the mean. The mean, you add all the numbers. It's average. You add all the numbers and you divide by the individual numbers. And the median, you rearrange it from the least to the greatest and then find the middle one. Okay, so here we look at it. We got 1, 2. So it's in order. So here, yeah, we are looking at them. And then you see that we have 2 in the middle. So when we have the 2 in the middle, we are looking for the median. Would have been the number plus itself, and you divide it by 2. But it's a repeated, so that will give you that. And then the mean, you add everything up. You have a calculator. This is a calculator active. So go ahead and do that, and then you can able to see what is happening. We get 324. By 7, we get 54. Then if we add one more, if we add 60 to 8 with the median, this is go away, this 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 go away, we'll have a middle of 54. So the median didn't change, but the mean is here. Just add 60 to 8 and here increase to 7. And you see, let me run it to the nearest 10th. We will get this. So here we look at the multiple choice, realize that the mean will increase, the median will remain the same. So the C will be the best option here. So they want us to use this table to solve 10 and 11. So you look at it here, the time spent reading offline and the time spent using the internet. So here they want us to find the line. The line of best fit underestimate one student report average time spending using the internet on Saturday by more than 2 hours. For how many hours did this student report reading offline? The line of best fit is here, so we have to check which one is far away from it. So we could see, somebody can say target this one here. This is 1, 2, 3 and something. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we could see that this is far underestimated. What was the actual time? So here they want us to find how many times did that person. So this student here, we trace it and it's 1 point offline, so 1.5. So this will be the best option here. So we come to question 11. So according to the line of best fit, if a student spend average of 1.25 hours reading offline, so let's trace that. So here in between here will be that. It's right there here. Okay, so let's continue. On Saturday, which the following is the estimate time the student will expect spend using the internet. So we have to trace it. Trace it here and see that it's between these two numbers, 2.5 and 3. So this C here will also be the best option. Okay, line K is defined by negative x plus 5, and line J is parallel to the K on XY plane. What is the slope of J? So here you have to know your perpendicular and parallel. So here they even make it easy for you. So here you have to find the slope for this line here. So as you're looking here, looking for, there's no number, so there's 1 here. So the slope of K, of the line K, is what? This here, which is -1. But what do you know about parallel lines? they have the same slope. So the same slope. So the same slope, so it's going to be -1. So make sure you steady look at the perpendicular, because maybe the main one perpendicular will come is, if it is perpendicular, it would have been what? It would have been negative and flip. That would have been a half, but that's not what we're talking about today. So in case you go and that one comes, know for sure that you know that. Now let's look at question number 13. For a survey, students were assigned to either group R or group V. A combined student in both groups answered a total of 17 questions. Of these, a total of 9 questions were answered by the students in group V. The equation represents that. So here, they told you that the R represents the number of the question answered by each student in group R. So which of the following is the best interpretation of this one here? So here, the best will be that will be the total number answered by the group R. Okay, because we know that this is the number that represents. So if it is 4R, then it's going to be the total number. How many solutions does the equation 5 into parentheses x plus 1? So let's remove the parentheses. So we distribute and we get 5x plus 5, and is equals to 5x plus 5. We have exactly the same on both sides. So when this one comes, don't say this one have no solution or zero solution. Anytime we have exactly, everything is exactly the same on the both sides, this is the one that give you the infinite many solution. The reason is that if you put 1 here, if you say x is equals to 1, you will get 10 here and you will get 10 here. You can say, oh, x is equals to 2, and then you will get 15 here and you will get 15 here. So this gives you infinitely many solutions, and as you have access to calculator, as this is a calculator active, you can plug this into the calculator and you see that the two lines will be on the same path, and this gives you the infinitely many solution. I will attach some kind of link that I did solve where you can have zero solution, no solution, and the infinitely many solution to this, so that in case as you are getting ready for the May, if that one comes, you can able to get your points over there. Okay, question number 15. So we have a table and they want us to write a linear equation that represents what is happening over here. Anytime you hear the linear, what has to come into your mind is mx plus b. Here they were using different letters, so here will be D, here will be A, and we keep the rest. Okay, so this is B. Need our slope, and that is rise over run, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can pick any reasonable point, so let's go ahead and pick this. You can pick anything, but I decided to pick that one. So we are starting from here, so this is y2, this y1, so got 8 minus 22. The minus is coming from the formula, and then since we picked the 8, the corresponding is 42, so 42 take away 35, and this will give you negative 14, and here will be 7, so the slope will be negative 2. We plug it back in here to get our D is equals to negative 2a plus b. At this point, you have to know that this is the answer, because that's the only one with the slope of negative 2. But let's work it all the way to the end to see the whole picture. We want to find the b here. We don't know, so let's pick one of the points and plug it in there and find our b. You can pick any point. Let me pick this second point here. This is our A and this is our D. So the D is 36 equals to negative 2 times 28 plus B. Here give you 36. Let's give you negative 56 plus B. So your B will be we want to take this one here. We're going to add, it's going to be 36 plus 56, and that will give you 92. Therefore, you plug it back into that equation and you get the negative 2a plus 92. That gives us the A. Let's look at number 16. Number 16, there's two ways you can go about this question. Our interest is x plus 1. So we can maintain the x plus 1 in the equation. We don't need to distribute. So let's do that one first. So we got 4x and 2 into parentheses x plus 1. So here we subtract. We are combining like terms. We subtract and we repeat the same thing here. Here will give us 2 into x plus 1. And 6, this will turn into 0. Divide both sides by 2 because we want to get rid of that to find our x plus 1. That gives us, so x plus 1 is 3. Let's look at the other way that most of us are used to. You will distribute. So here we will distribute, and when we distribute we get 4x plus 4 equals to 6 plus 2x plus 2. Get 4x plus 4. This and this you add it, you get 8 and 2x. Now we want to combine like terms, so we are taking this to the other side, so we subtract. This goes away, and that gives us 2x plus 4 equals to 8. We subtract here by 4, subtract here by 4, and that gives us 2x equals to 4. We divide both sides by 2, and that gives us x is equals to 2. We are looking for x plus 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3, and that gives us the same answer. So whichever way you go, whichever one that will be quicker, remember you have 55 minutes in that calculator session, so you have to speed up so that you can have more time and go over your questions. That's all the time will permit us to do. Look forward for the second session of it. I'm going to finish the second part of it, and subscribe, like it, and hit the notification bell, so anytime the next lesson comes you will get a notification and you will have chance to study with us. Be blessed. Bye bye.